What's going on, hooligans? My name is Kurt and welcome to JustKurt Wants to Battle Tag 2020. This is a trend going around where Pokemon creators on YouTube answer 7 questions to recap their year of content and the genre itself, discuss their plans for 2021, and overall reflect on the year behind them. I want to thank my guy OG Albina for tagging me in this. Please go check him out. I intended to do face cam for this video, but I just woke up at 7:30 p.m. on December 26th. Christmas was wild. So I'm just going to play some Rambats or OU while I talk. It's more entertaining to watch for you guys anyways. With intros out of the way, let's get into the questions. Question number 1 is, what is the best Pokemon of 2020? I think this answer is to be pretty obvious if you've been keeping up with our draft leagues over the past few months. The best Pokemon of 2020 for me has to be Celesteela. I drafted Celesteela in my Sword and Shield Wi-Fi League debut in the NCP and then ended up with it shortly after in the BBL when we took over for Grandmaster D-Ray. While Celesteela may not be in my favorite Pokemon of all time, it definitely sits my top 10, maybe even my top 5. Celesteela has led me to so much success since its release in Generation 7, and it's become one of my favorite Pokemon to use, even if many people dislike it due to it being very fat or stally. Celesteela is good old Mr. Reliable for me. Whether I need a fat check to an offensive presence, or attempting to sweep with weakness policy autotomized, Celesteela every week has a role it needs to fill and does so with flying colors every time. And that's why Celesteela is my best Pokemon of 2020. Question number 2, what is the best video you have made this year / we're looking forward to making? I have 2 different answers for this. The videos I have enjoyed making the most this year weren't even mine. They were the discussion videos I got to work with alongside Mr. Jamvad and OG Albina. Editing these videos in that type of scripted format, almost game theory-esque style, has been some of my favorite editing I've ever done, and has really opened up my passion for wanting to edit videos more and more. If you haven't already, please go check them out, as all 3 are phenomenally well scripted and read by my boys, and check out the editing that I'm so very proud of after the fact. In terms of my channel specifically, I don't have a specific video that was my favorite to make, as 95% of my uploads are Draft League or Wi-Fi battles. I guess my answer is another answer that isn't technically on my channel, but actually involves me, which was the Grandmasters podcast episode I got to do with my good friends D-Ray and Summer. In that, I personally discussed being a young Pokemon content creator, starting at the age of 15/16, playing Draft League since that age, and having to deal with stress of school and life alongside playing to the best of my abilities. I've listened to my own podcast multiple times, as somehow what I said hits me the hardest. It encourages me to keep pursuing this dream and passion of what I've always had for content creation, and hopefully trying to remove some of the bad taste the past has left for me. Question 3 is, what can viewers expect from you in 2021? Nothing. No, I'm not quitting again, but I don't know what to expect for 2021. My restart of YouTube in these past few months has blossomed so well, even I wasn't fully ready for this, and I'm not even that big. My intent for 2021 is to keep playing the game while I enjoy it and try not to burn out by putting more passion in my videos rather than filling my time joining 4 to 5 leagues at a time to amuse myself. I'd rather be in 2 to 3 leagues that I upload all for you guys, put all my effort into it, and enjoy the experience like that, which is honestly one of the most enjoyable Mons highs I've had in a very long time, and I don't want it to stop. On top of Draft League, however, I do want to expand more. I've dipped my toe into the online VGC ladder, and I very much do enjoy it. It's just learning the new format after playing singles for 5 to 6 years is very, very difficult. I also want to try my hand at a Nuzlocke or a Let's Play for the channel. I know Nuzlocks by smaller creators don't shine the best, but it is something I grew up watching on YouTube that made me want to start doing content in the first place, and trying never hurt anybody. The third thing I want to dip my toe into is live streaming. This is something I intended to do in the latter bit of 2020, but hadn't due to things coming up behind the scenes, whether that be technical, IRL, or timing mishaps. I do want to try this, maybe pairing this with VGC, as I can interact with viewers and friends, and making the experience of learning VGC a fun time for everyone and more fun for myself as well. Question 4 is there anything that's made you feel really good this year? Something that's made me feel super good this year is all the compliments I get about my work, on or off my channel. Whether it be people, even if just my friends, gassing me up, telling me how entertaining my content is, or that they really enjoy my video, or even just a set, or even just one thing I said, it makes me feel great to know that I made you guys feel great, because if you watched an update/rant video I did a few months back called Speaking on My Mind on some YouTube stuff, that's the whole reason I do YouTube, to make others feel good, thus making myself feel good. This feeling also applies to videos I help with on Jam or Owen's channels. All their fans leave me comments like, wow, what a great video, or this is sick, this is amazing, etc, etc. I know these are primarily to the owner of the channel who did the scripting and reading of the video, but I do take pride in those comments as well, as I do know I did a good job of the video, they enjoyed the effort I put into the video, and all the viewers did too. Question number 5 is the Isle of Armor or Crown Tundra? Neither? I guess if I have to pick one, it's the Crown Tundra, as that's when my YouTube return began, and that's when all the cool Pokemon came back. I say neither to be 100% honest, as I've yet to actually buy or play either DLC, so I have no real preference in terms of the DLC itself, rather just the Mons that came with it. If we're being 1000% honest, I didn't even buy the game myself. John Jr., a good friend of mine, sent me his copy of Pokemon Shield for Christmas last year, as he ended up getting both Sword and Shield on release. I still have yet to fully repay him though, and I've thanked him like 100 times. John is a huge part as to why I'm back on YouTube again, so you guys should definitely go thank him too. Even though he's taking a break from Pokemon on YouTube, he still does occasionally stream on Twitch, and his content content is still amazing nonetheless. Question number 6 is name a smaller creator that deserves more recognition. So this one's hard for the guy who only has 157 subs. To choose someone smaller than he is to deserve more recognition, as all my friends on the platform have bigger numbers than I do. While they are bigger than me, they are small in the grand scheme of things. OG Albino deserves all the love he gets and more. Owen puts so much effort into all of his games on his channel, and it truly shows in his content and his consistent positive records in draft leagues. Owen is one of my best friends in the world and is a huge influence as to why I'm back on YouTube again, so he deserves more and more growth. Hashtag OE to 1K 2021. The final question isn't even a question, it's just tag 3 people. I'm gonna tag 3 people that I know will start spreads throughout the community and thus make this a more fun trend rather than everyone tagging the same group of people, thus killing this very quick. First is a new Monstein gem that I have recently met via the NCP and someone who I actually became hooked on their content, at JV. Jay is a newer face to me and I personally love watching his content every week. Now whether that's due to hair jealousy or his entertaining personality is up for you guys to decide. The second person I'm gonna tag is Shay Quaza. Shay is another person I met through the Yeet Squad who I really enjoy watching. Shay is a super funny individual, has a really cool podcast that he refuses to let flop, does an amazing job with, and also does amazing draft league and Pokemon content. If you ever need a laugh, he is a great place to go. The third person I'm gonna at is Mr. Jamvad. After getting to work with him behind the scenes, Jamvad is honestly one of the nicest, smartest people in the Pokemon scene as a whole. I know my video has a lot of draft league discussion, but Jamvad runs the OU scene and has taught me so much that even if you look at my older videos versus my games versus now, my play, my prep, and my thought process during a game has improved so much. Jamvad is one to thank for all of this. Jamvad teaches in all of his videos, and as long as you even try to learn, you will improve. That is a Kirby guarantee. And that's it. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit the like button. I know a lot of people like hearing me talk and ramble, so let me know if you want more random videos like this. I also pre-scripted this video, so let me know if you guys like these scripted types of formats as well. Please also hit the subscribe button. While I won't be hitting 200 by the end of the year, 160 would be really cool. So with all that out of the way, thank you guys for checking this out. My name's Kurt and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I'm out.